Hi, this is John Chase with InspiredJourneyFitness.com. What I'm going to go through today are chair exercises, and these are exercises that you can do almost anywhere. All you need is a chair and a couple of real minimal pieces of equipment. Today we're going to use a resistance band for some of the exercises, and we're going to use a medicine ball for some of the other exercises. If you don't have a medicine ball, you can use any other type of ball, softball, soccer ball, volleyball, just something about this size. So what we're going to do first here are seated slides. So you're going to be seated on the chair, nice upright position with the torso. You want to be scooted back from the back of the chair just a little bit. And all you're going to do here is you're just going to be sliding a foot forward and back, and forward and back. You'll do this on one side, 16 repetitions, and then alternate, go to the other side, 16 repetitions that way. So that's our first one, a seated slide. The second, we use a resistance band, and this is a seated outer thigh exercise. And we're going to take the resistance band, put that around the knees, and tighten that resistance band up, bringing the knees together. And what you'll do here is just step out to one side and the opposite. One side and the opposite. What you're working on here is you're working on the muscles of the outside of the hip. So one side and out. To work the opposite side, you simply do the same thing. One side and out. Our third exercise, we're going to drop the resistance band here, and we're just going to do a leg extension. So I'm again seated, nice upright position with my body, 90-degree bend at the waist, 90-degree bend at the knee, and I'm just going to be extending my leg and coming back down. So just extending at the knee and back down. That's a leg extension. We'll do 16 on that side, and all of these will be 16 repetitions. And then switch to the opposite side. An additional exercise here, the leg raise, which we'll do here, we actually call it a seated tap. And for this, I'm going to set the medicine ball on the floor. Again, the same position with my body, nice upright torso, and 90-degree bend at the hip, 90-degree bend at the legs, at the knees. And I'm just going to raise my foot, tap to the top of that ball, and back down. And tap, and back down. Again, 16 per side. Going the same leg, and then switching sides, going to the opposite leg. The next exercise, we'll work the muscles on the inside of the thigh. And for this, I'm going to pick up the medicine ball. I'm going to put that medicine ball between my knees, and then I'm going to squeeze and relax. And squeeze and relax. You're creating an isometric hold, or an isometric contraction of the muscles on the inside of the thigh by tightening those muscles and relaxing those muscles. And tightening and relaxing. Again, 16 repetitions there. We'll get into a few upper body exercises. Again, picking up that resistance band. The first will be a lat pull, and this is going to work the muscles of the back, the latissimus dorsi. And for this, I'm going to take the resistance band, loop that around my hand, bring that hand out in front of me. The closer my hands are together during the exercise, the more resistance is going to be from the band. So I'm just going to slide my hand down just a couple of inches, and again, loop that resistance band around the hand, and then hold my right arm straight out, and with my left hand, I'm going to pull that left hand down towards my body, right towards my rib cage. I want to concentrate on my shoulder blade coming back, and I want to concentrate on the back doing the work. And that is a lat pull. And I'll do 16 this side. And then I'll switch hands, bring my left hand out, pulling down to my right hand side. Concentrating on that shoulder blade coming back and the back doing the work. Alright, for some variety, I'm going to drop the resistance band and pick up that medicine ball again. This next exercise is a chest squeeze. So for this one, I'll turn to the side so you can see. And I'm going to hold that ball straight out, squeezing together and relaxing. Squeezing together and relaxing. Again, I'm creating an isometric contraction of the muscles of the chest by squeezing and relaxing. And we'll move to a couple of different exercises here. I'm going to take the resistance band, bring it underneath the chair, and by bringing that under the chair, that's going to allow me to do an exercise called a lateral raise. And I'll bring my arms out to the sides, raising up, getting my arms parallel to the body, and back down. And up, and back down. Now, if there's not enough resistance from the band, you can grab lower on the handles. Again, looping that resistance band around the hand to create some more resistance, and out to the side, and back down. So I'm working my muscles of the shoulders in this case. For the next exercise, I'm going to again pick up that resistance band, bring that around behind my body, behind the back of the chair, and we're going to do a chest press here. So for this, I'm going to be pressing out and away from the body, and return. And out and away from the body, and return. My next is an overhead press. And again, I'm going to bring the resistance bands underneath the chair. And for this, I'll have my palms facing me, have the resistance band going on the outside of my arm, and I'm going to press up, rotating my hands out. So now my palms are facing away from the body, and come back down. And up, and back down. So that is an overhead press. And again, I'll do 16 here. Bicep curls. Again, by leaving the resistance band underneath the chair, I can again create more resistance if necessary by looping those resistance bands around the hands. And then from seated position, curling up and back down. And up and back down. So I'm working the biceps in the front of the arm. And to work the tricep on the back of the arm, I'll take the resistance band out, grab one of the two handles, bring the resistance band around my back, and in this case, I'm going to be putting my palm face away from the body, put my hand on that handle, again with the palm facing away from the body, bring that elbow up, put the hand close to my head, and I'm going to extend out and back, and out and back. Getting closer. My hands are to one another, so the closer I bring this left hand towards the right handle, the more resistance there is from that resistance band. So I can change how much resistance I'm producing. I want to keep the elbow in the same position. I'm not bringing the elbow around. I'm just extending my lower arm and coming back. For more fitness information, videos, and a free special report, visit www.inspiredjourneyfitness.com.